Weekly Horoscope, 17th October till 23rd October, the preview. And this particular week will offer you the conclusion. The conclusion, in the preview, there's a conclusion. In this conclusion, there are three parts of the conclusion. I'm covering 7 days, 168 hours, and 1 week. So, in this, the conclusion have a three-part. It will not be necessary that first part will be similar to second, or second part can have to be similar to third. No. Each part can offer you a different flavor. So you have to accept it with a pinch of salt. Try to watch this video from start till end. That's the only way you can understand how the whole week is going to bring those kind of situations, scenario, actions, reactions, and overall atmosphere of the week. But try to watch this video from start till end to understand what this week means for you, what this week is going to bring for you. I say this coming week, the conclusion of the week, Aries, in this coming week, your expenditure can be sky high. Aries, you will be very much worried and concerned about your marriage, your relationship, your romantic relationship. Aries, if you are in a partnership, then beware of any kind of living arguments, living conflicts. Aries, be on alert and on guard. Your little error of judgment can cause you heavy losses. Means that little error of judgment or very little mistake can create a huge problem for you, huge losses for you. So be careful, be on guard, be alert. Aries, by the weekend, you will be quite worried, tense due to secret enemies. You have to keep a close eye on your surroundings. You will be under a lot of stress, going through different opinion, clashes, headaches, eye infections, abdominal indigestion. Sometimes you can be all over the place. Aries, you need to be extra careful not to challenge your seniors or superior at workplace. And it might happen your seniors or superior can oppose you, resulting in unnecessary enmity between you and them and resulting in unnecessary humiliations. Even the relationship with your partner, with your matrimonial partner, romantic partner, or relationship with your neighbor may be a bit strained at this time. Your level of enthusiasm may be all-time low, resulting in sometimes inability to overcome major obstacles, delays, waste of time in the way of achieving your dream objective or dream success or goals during this particular phase of time, this particular week. Aries, this particular period may take you some kind of a setback in your professional activities. So you have to be extra careful. And sometimes the expectation what you had regarding progression, regarding success, it can be like a behind your estimation. Financially, not very good period this particular week. It would be better to stay away from any kind of dealing with any kind of a companion, dodgy companion especially. Avoid any kind of financial losses. You may also realize that you have some wicked friends who would try to harm you secretly, or they'll take advantage of you. Be careful. Involvement with unnecessary companion may create a lot of grief during this phase of time. Be careful. Chances that you may even create a lot of enemies due to some conflict related to companion or conflict related to your past years. This particular period also see you some sort of a mental agitation, distress and anger. You have to take care of your health. You're likely to suffer from a lot of health issues. Anything to do with male or female health issue or urinary issues. Professionally, this period could not be regarded as conducive according to expectation, but you have to keep up your efforts. Avoid wicked people, wicked colleagues, wicked companion. They will create a major harassment for you, obstacle in your progression, or they can backstab you. Be careful. Taurus weekly conclusion, week commencing 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Taurus, this coming week, may I say that in this coming week, due to Venus position, your expectation achievements don't match. Taurus, in this coming week, you can be very much upset and sometimes extremely frustrated or disappointed. Taurus, this coming week, you'll be quite upset and sometimes end up having an argument or conflict with your own with your own people. After 17th or 18th of October, you will also go through few financial hassles, financial complications. By the weekend, you will be all over the place. You go through quite a few tensions, fear, anxiety, sometimes accidents, sometimes extreme tensions. Be careful. Taurus, this may also some trying time for you. This particular period sees you going through a lot of troubles in your undertaking. There is a chance that your enemies will be rising. You may even get involved with fight with your partner, matrimonial partner or business partner. You may have to compromise with your enemies against your will, against your desires. But sometimes you have to do that. Avoid any kind of argument with your partner, with your family members, with your life partner, particularly during this phase of time. It is advised that you avoid traveling long distance as you're susceptible to face a lot of issues. Health requires extra attention. You're likely to suffer from health problems, mental unrest, anxiety, fear, and hold on to your respect and honor in society. At workplace, there could be a risk during this phase of time. And this particular week, you will face few kind of humiliations and some kind of those kind of scenario situation, a useless discussion or some sort of a living conflict. Be careful. Or litigation. Gemini weekly conclusion, week commencing 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Gemini, in this coming week, you'll come across lots of happy occasions, lot of events, good events. You'll have comfort of financial gain and luxuries and lifestyle. Gemini, you'll get the help, support and guidance. By the weekend, you will be quite happy and absolutely okay. You must look after your health. Beware of secret enemies. Beware of secret tension and too much stress. Beware of change of place. Some sudden calamities may befall you. Wealth can be lost. Your studies may be interrupted. You may have a lack of discrimination and sometimes may also associate with wicked people. There may be arguments or conflict with spouse or nearest one. Sometimes your mind will be upset and disturbed. Your mind will be disturbed and distressed. Would be fear from superior, which will cause you a lot of anguish. Please be prepared for the challenges, complication. There will be sudden gain and sudden losses. Beware of an official legal conflict. You may be worried and anxious, lively, and sometimes weak and short-tempered and have painful issues. You may be confused sometimes. Your mind may be unstable and indecisive. You may also suffer a lot of pain and like a back pain or pain in your arms and hands and legs. Be careful. Cancerian weekly conclusion 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Cancerian, in this coming week, you'll come across improvements in your financial situation. You'll be quite busy professionally. There will be rise in status, prestige and honor. Cancerian, for your foreign project completion, you will need your support, family support, colleague support, advisor support, mentor support, help and guidance. By the weekend, your family atmosphere will be very fine but happy, but at the same time, you'll come across few secret tensions. Sometimes you like to share with people around you, sometimes you don't. Your expenditure can be sky high on religious activities, charitable activities. In this coming week, it would be better to avoid any arguments with your seniors, mentors, well-wishers during this phase of time. This particular period could prove to be very distressful, prone to experiencing grief, a time of misery. Your mind may have a hard time staying focused on constructive thoughts. Sometimes you can be all over the place instead of being drawn to find an escape in something of addictive nature like alcohol or intoxication or compensating for your restless state of mind. So be careful. Married life during this phase of time become very tense. There could also be considerable decline in personal happiness. Sometimes too many issues between you and your matrimonial partner, a huge misunderstanding or too much cold communication. Don't let the disturbance in your matrimonial life project yourself, creating a lot of living conflict within your family members, within your matrimonial life, or peace at home may suffer. Overall, you may experience a dip in your happiness in the domestic or social relationship. Be careful. Leo weekly conclusion. In this coming week, 17th October till 23rd October 2022. In this coming week, you will go through a lot of opportunities, progression, prosperities. After 17th October, Sun transiting in Libra and Ketu with Ketu. Sun transit in Libra with Ketu. So due to this, Leo, you will go through few fruitless running around, time wasting. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. Your financial gain will come from buying or selling assets. Look after yourself from severe headaches or eye infection. Leo, in this coming week, opponent can be destroyed with a lot of efforts. Travel and business are gainful. Favor may come from government or those people who have authority or power. Association with your friends and siblings can be profitable. And you'll also associate with a lot of companion. Your undertaking will meet success and money will be gained. You'll be inclined to take journey. In your domestic life, there will be harmony. Your health will be good. There would be a rise in vigor and vitality, wealth, fame and honor. You'll gain name, fame and dominance over your opponents. There may be some kind of a problem to your family members or colleagues or brother and sisters. You'll put a lot of effort in your activity. This particular week bestow you with land, property and profit in your field of business or trade. Some of you also like to gain from your sibling during this phase of time. This could also be proved to be a very good time for those who are employed. Some of you are also expecting a rise in income resources or position at time. Moreover, all your undertaking are likely to succeed, bringing you more gain, more profit. This could also be regarded as a time when you would see improvement not only in your professional life but also in personal day-to-day life. You may also expecting an upward move in your social status, prestige, respect during this phase of time. Your personality would glow, reflecting your accomplishment. Virgo weekly conclusion. Week commencing 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Virgo, in this coming week, your struggling power will be rising. Your foreign project will be progressive. And you will be extremely dynamic and creative in this particular week. But due to Saturn position, you'll go through few different opinion clashes. You might go through a lot of issues linked with inheritance. You will be in contact with highly professional decision maker. You have to look after your marriage relationship. You have to watch your word of speech, presentation, behavior, and as well as attitude. You have to look after your romantic relationship, family relationship. Wealth can be lost. There is a wasteful expenditure. Be careful. You may suffer from a lot of eye infection or mouth infection. Friends provide you with benefits and you associate with a lot of companion. You will be able to fulfill your desire, have a success in your venture. There will be excessive money and acquisition of comforts. The expenditure will be excessive at the same time. There would be financial troubles. Despite that, flow of income will be there. There would be strife with family members due to misunderstanding. You may acquire some sort of a health issue regarding throat or eyes during this phase of time. There may be few disappointments of various kinds. You will be careless and may destroy your wealth due to your carelessness. Any work done with intention of making money will be all in vain. You may be unable to do business or work independently. You need some kind of a guidance or support system or infrastructure. You may end up losing some money due to some punishment, some kind of a punishment or fine. You may even fight with your own spouse or own life partner or own companion and quarrel with your family members or friends. And sometimes the attitude can be very dodgy. Be careful. Be careful. Watch your conduct. Watch your way of thinking. You need to refresh your vision. You have to come out from this kind of mental trap. Be careful and refresh your vision and take a overview about the scenario situation. You need to talk to your mentor or guide or some sort of a guru or teacher or senior, please. Libra weekly conclusion 17th October till 23rd October 2022. In this coming week, the conclusion of the week for Libra, you'll go through lots of professional financial complications. There will be rising creativity, so your income sources will be rising at the same time. But your expected profit won't be there. Please be prepared for a foreign travel or change your place, Libra. You will be having a full of support, help and guidance. All things will be there. But you will experience at the same time change your behavior or change of attitude with your loved ones. Sometimes people will drift from you. People will change their own attitude toward you. Sometimes people can offer you very cold shoulder or very harsh with you. You have to be prepared and be careful. Libra, beware of unnecessary living conflict or unnecessary tensions and domestic rows. Be careful. You will be in contact with a lot of professional people, decision maker, people who have status, prestige and honor. Friends and dear people can be source of your problem. And sometimes you beware of any kind of issues around you. You can be middle of a living conflict or living clashes. Theft may be source of your loss. Cheating, deception can be source of your loss. You have to be extra careful. You will be able to fulfill your desire, indulging in luxuries, lifestyle, domestic harmony, but you got to do quite a lot. Professionally, there's a rise in status or promotion or increase in your income, but you have to create a change of place. You will associate with a lot of companion. Sometimes you feel weakness in your body. There may be fever or headache or some kind of a sharp pain in your lower part of your tummy. Be careful. The expenditure would be excessive and you got to look after your partner's health. Sometimes you would feel lazy during this phase of time. There will be an opportunity to travel. You will be prone to a lot of anger which would result in various problems. There may be a lot of trouble from enemies. You may be exploited by a companion, may be charmed by people around you, but be careful. Eye problem, headache, gastric problem, blood infection, and some sort of issues can be there. You might decide to go abroad, but be careful if you're traveling abroad. You may end up losing some money. Be careful if you're traveling for a business trip for abroad. Be careful. Your financial fortune can fluctuate. And there will be a time you will be mingling with a lot of people. There will be a time you want to enjoy and try to be comfortable. But at the same time, you go through shortage of money. Be careful. Please. You have to be very careful regarding your commitment, your spending, what you're doing around with your money. You don't want to stay at one place and sometimes you'll be wandering around. But try not to fluctuate quite a lot regarding your thinking, regarding decision choices, and try not to be hasty in your decision-making strategies. Scorpio weekly conclusion 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Scorpio, in this coming week, due to Mars transiting in your 8th house and Mars and retrograde Jupiter isn't also transiting through your 5th house, you'll be going through a lot of aggression and sometimes overexcitation. Sometimes you're very frustrated and very much annoyed with people around you. Your extreme hard work, drive, determination will be there, but not your expected achievements. Everything is there, but not your expected achievement. But eventually, you'll come across a lot of opportunities. You'll come across lots of domestic complication and domestic rows. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. And sometimes your own people will try to fraud you, cheat you. But due to Jupiter position, 5th aspect is on the house of luck. Jupiter is already having a 5th aspect on your house of luck. Due to that, you'll achieve rising status, prestige, honor, accomplishment, support of your mentor or guru or teacher. This particular period demands a strict watchfulness on any and all development related to yourself. Health, physique, business, career, money, everything. But stay clear from any disease or health problem or operation or sudden health issues and all kind of issues with your health. Some of you also likely to develop some sort of a blood-related issues or some kind of issue with blood, or deficiency, or some kind of a disease or infection or inflammation. Be careful. This period also need you to stay away from any kind of weapons or disguise dodgy people. Avoid any undertaking, any task that might prove to be life-risking for yourself. Finances would require proper vigilantic approach during this phase of time. Most of you are likely to face some steep decline in your finances if not handled carefully. Avoid going for any kind of a loan or try to keep yourself debt-free. At work, you may have to put an extra effort to see your success in your undertaking. Keep up your efforts and work on and hold on to your position and honor at work. This low phase shall also pass on. Most of you are likely to go on foreign trips, may not even to stay away from your family for a considerable time. Sometimes you will go away on some foreign land because you need a break or gap. Sagittarius weekly conclusion, 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Sagittarius, in this coming week, your past efforts will be handsomely rewarded. You will be in contact with highly professional people, decision maker. You'll involve in buying or selling assets. You'll also come across different opinion clashes with higher authorities. Your expenditure can be sky high. You'll have an opportunity to complete all unfinished task projects and ventures on time. You must look after your health and well-being. If you are involved in any foreign project venture, then you must organize any of your tasks, project time, finances, resources, networking. You have to organize all these things to accomplish that foreign project. There will be technical obstacle in your way of success and prosperity, but you have to overcome with the help of a technical consultant. You might suffer from a lot of stomach issues. There might be mutual arguments or within your loved ones. Wealth will be gained through hard work. There will be excessive expenditure or lack of comfort. Sometimes you have to run around quite a lot. Life will test you. Life will test you, no doubt about it. But may I say that this particular week, life will test you in a big way. And sometimes life can be problematic. There may be lack of support or lack of comfort. Sometimes you feel something is missing. You may suffer a lot of excess worry due to a lot of issues between you and your dear people around you. Sometimes you're likely to feel fatigue, susceptible to developing a lot of eye discomfort, stomach ache, discomfort in your chest. You may also take care of your partner's health. You and your spouse are likely to develop some kind of anxiety during this phase of time. Most of you are likely to develop enmity with people around you. You should not be. Avoid any misunderstanding that may crop up due to hypothetical differences between you and your partner, between you and the family member. If you're not handling the whole situation tactfully or carefully, this may lead to a living conflict between you, within the loved one, within the partners. Be careful. Make a peace with your family and friends and dear people. You also likely to put a lot of anguish by your kinship. Watch your behavior. You're susceptible to using bad language, foul attitude, and sometimes very, very aggressive toward your own people regarding your siblings, your family members, which you shouldn't be. Capricorn weekly conclusion, 17th October till 23rd October 2022. Capricorn, in this coming week, Mars, Venus, Mercury position is very unique. Venus, Mercury transiting in your house of luck. Mars transiting in 6th house. Due to this, a lot of your financial planning will be materialized. Good. Capricorn, you can be all over the place. Your expenditure can be sky high. Refrain from double-mindedness or over-suspicious factor. I should do, I should not do. Don't think like that. By the weekend, you will be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. You will come across lots of opportunity for your rising, for your status, for your prestige, for your honor, for your name, for your gain, for your income sources. You'll be enjoying family atmosphere. Capricorn, you might be separated from your family members, relatives, or brother and sisters. Be careful. Your mind may feel guilty on account of separation from your loved one. You may have a living conflict with your loved one. Enmity with your family and partner and other painful experiences you felt already. You will perform a lot of those kind of deeds which you shouldn't be performing. Your family, look after your mother's health. Look after your partner's health. Wealth can be lost if you're not careful. Or you might change your job, or you might change your profession, or you might change your employment. You might be thinking to create a change in your job and residence at the moment you're serious about it. Those in authority can be source of your trouble. Your undertaking might not bring that accomplishment but you're expecting. You might make a change in your residence. You may have a conflict with your friends, enmity with your family members, or other painful experiences supposed to be felt. Refrain from any professional or living conflict or living arguments. Your behavior might not be ethical sometimes. Sometimes you're performing those kind of deeds which you shouldn't be participating in performing those deeds. Be careful. Aquarius, weekly conclusion, 17th October till 23rd October 2022. In this coming week, Aquarius, start of the week will be full of stress, anxiety, domestic complication. You have to work hard for your gain, success, prosperity. Your expenditure can be paramount. There will be rising status, prestige and honor, no doubt about it, but your income sources will be there. There will be rise in status, prestige and honor, but you'll go through a lot of fruitless expenditures, health complication, headaches, issue with your eyesight. This particular week signify ruffled time. It would be wise to move to curtail your expenses as much as possible. Otherwise, this period sees you losing control of your money, losing control of your finances, losing control of your expenses. You will end up building a huge debts. You have to look after your family members. Avoid any kind of unpleasantness between you and your family. If any of this gives you agony, be careful. Handle your enemies with care and caution enough to avoid creating new enemies. Your enemies are likely to give you a lot of harassment during this particular week. Backstabbing, grassing you up here and there, exposing you. Your health would require extra attention during this phase of time, mental and physical both. You're likely to feel sometimes weak, feverish. Some of you also catch up some kind of health issues requiring proper diagnosis. Take care of your food intake. Some of you also go through personal behavior change during this phase of time. Some of you also go through, very unlikely of you, become very much furious, apprehensive, very strange. From with your nearest to this one, watch yourself, be careful, calm down yourself. Pisces, weekly conclusion, 17th October till 23rd October, Pisces. In this coming week, Sun and Ketu are transiting your 8th house. So you will come across lots of health complications, professional challenges, legal challenges, issues with the authorities, higher authorities. Your mind can be very restless and sometimes extremely worried, very upset, very disappointed. Some of you also feel you are left on your own, very lonely, very upset. Sometimes the expected support, help and guidance from your own infrastructure can be missing. Nobody's here to help you, guide you, or support you. Nobody here to listen to you or accommodating you. Sometimes you feel on your own. Be brave. So do build up your drive, determination, cultivate your confidence. This is your test. This is your test taken by time. You will be able to develop a lot of professional contact with resourceful people. And you got to work hard, no doubt, but your accomplishment will be there. If there are any health issues or legal issues, then don't waste your time and consult an expert. And do take a proper guidance. Money can be lost. There may be some kind of a theft. You can be heavily fined. Those in authority can be source of problem. Legal authority can be source of your problem. You may make change in your residence, change in your business, or some kind of a legal change or some kind of a technical change. Your spouse and family may suffer. Business and travel may result losses. There's a tendency toward excessive expenditure. There may be illness or eye infection or physical suffering or danger from people or danger from issues. You may face a lot of opposition from your nearest to nearest one. There would be strife at home. There may be some sort of illness and abdominal eye infection may cause problem. And be careful if you are suffering with any kind of like a piles, fistula, perennial diseases, and there would be loss of reputation. Be careful, and there may be loss of money as well, and refrain from any self-destructive steps. Don't go mad, and please be aware of any kind of losses due to your own action or by mistake or scam or fraud or cheating or deception. Be careful. Please press the bell if you like I'm sure you like this content and like this particular conclusion of the week, and try to become our subscriber. If you become our Android subscriber, you have full access to the content. But if you become our YouTube subscriber, then we can share with a lot of content with you, like a monthly horoscope preview, yearly horoscope, and as well as Rahu Ketu's transit effect, Jupiter transit effect, Saturn transit effect, and the coming years 2023, the yearly horoscope, the preview, and live show streaming link we can share with you. So you can participate in our live show streaming, which is happening every Friday, UK timing 12 till 2, every Sunday 12 till 2, every Sunday 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. So you can share the live show streaming, the link in that you can participate in the live shows streaming. You can raise your question about yourself by giving me your name, date of birth, place of birth, time of birth. You can raise a concerning question. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. So try to become our YouTube subscriber. But if you have an Android phone, kindly visit my website and download Android app to achieve the maximum benefit.